We are up and underway, and not the cleanest jump ball you've ever seen, but it's won by the Flyers. Over to Thomas Edward, thought about the three, puts it on the floor instead. Green with the mid-range, and he knocks it down.
Splashes it in, and I really like Brad Green.
It's at this point that the fans standing up start to go, oh no, when are we going to score? There's Green again on the offensive glass, tipping it in, spoken it into existence.
Yeah, it's been happening to us a lot recently.
Here's Onwas trying to get those points on the board, and he does, much to the appreciation of the home fans.
Onwas, wonderful.
But quick transition, and really that's a cardinal sin on a basket to show for it. Bothwell penetrates, dishes it off. Oh, Ali Hodgic misses from close range.
Really needs to get that one in, those little bunnies around the rim.
Well, Bristol have been able to get to the basket with ease here in the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, and they won that game pretty convincingly.
Pretty easy, I watched it. It
86,
was a very comfortable,
63, yeah.
Very comfortable game for them, and they'll fancy their chances in the...
I'd like Whelan to get going for me. I think he's just been a little bit, you know, quiet. There you go.
There you go, right on cue.
Yeah.
Well, they needed something. That's only their second basket in the first 5 minutes here. Green again getting close. Thomas Edwards with the rebound. They're looking for Green inside. The pass isn't there because of Ali Hodgic. Lucas turns the corner, slightly stumbling and able to finish through the foul.
Talking about a rugby tackle, look at this. Slips, catches it, and then Onwas.
Green on the roll, leaves his man on the deck, and Coach Kapoulis gives him a flop warning. I don't think the referees did.
In that timeout, he could have drawn up and they can execute here.
Well, Paliza gets his feet in the paint, and that's the first decent look for Jacob. Ollison fires up the three and hits the bottom of the net.
Wake up before they find themselves in a massive hole.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? By the time you get started, you might be 20 down. Here's Whelan trying to get them going in the right direction, cuts it to 10. Ollison going the opposite way, has a lot of room for the three, can't knock it down. Moore doing a good job, but it's poked away by Jacob, thrown back to him, and he will get the reward of his steal. Has the screen, goes around it, looking to get into the key. Can't convert. Green with the long outlet pass. What a pass that is. Super assist from Brad Green. It's a foul, and then we're having a quick word, but yeah, an excellent outlet pass.
And then you've also got the crowd and the coaches and the players telling you what you did wrong or right.
Wrong, yeah. Here's Kyle Johnson from the mid-range knocking it down.
And, you know, he's built that trust with Coach Gav, and he gets more and more minutes.
And he deserves them as well. And Ali Hodgic has done well here to get this deep. Still has some work to do, but able to score. Johnson for three, knocks it down. Lucas in an awkward spot, helped out by Green. A nice pass. He looked like he was going to fall out of bounds there, but he found a cutting Ollison. Comes all the way back to him, though. This time he tosses it up. It's just about saved, but Caledonia have it. And Patrick Whelan is absolutely wide open. There's only one result there. Comes back out to Bothwell late in the shot clock. Needs to get it away, and he beats the buzzer with a mid-range jumper.
Finally taken the lead.
Yeah, Caledonia haven't been great in this first half, but they have their first lead. Didn't last long. Nice pass. Onwas finds Ali Hodgic, who lays it in. Foul court as well.
Nice aggressive dribble. Finish with the left hand.
Landolfi looking for options. Finds Lucas. Samuels fires the three. Pulled in by Onwas. Spinning away. Great ball movement. And they get the points at the end of it. Paliza with the corner three. a timeout. Great spin, avoids the contact. Whelan, extra pass. And they're up 5, and we were saying earlier on that Caledonia was sort of hanging on. They weren't quite in their rhythm. But that's what you got to do when you're not playing well. And I said, sometimes it'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Almost with the rebound. Bothwell blocked by Green. Green just stood him up and then can take the last one here. Moore with the block. And they've still got the ball, though, Bristol, with 1 second to go.
Well, meanwhile, at Play Sport, we're underway with the second half. It's Caledonia with the opening possession, leading by 5. Onwas, nice pass. Gets it to a much better start off the mark.
Bothwell, you're a step in his way. Johnson quickly, isn't it? That's the thing. I've told the story to you before about the time I refereed my son's game. It's Whedon. It's blocked by Green. Johnson back to the elbow. Turns the ball over again. Bristol a little careless. And Ali Hodget's running the floor, getting some points off that turnover. That's one of those things. I was
Trouble.
Maybe I might have called that one. Nice pass inside to Ali Hodgic. It's one of those things as Coach Kapoulis is going to call a timeout. Driving through and a quick outlet. Here's Whelan and he's able to lay it home. He wants a foul and it's not coming his way. He's still asking the question about the foul. Here's Johnson, fires up the 3 and he knocks it down. They needed that.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time before one of those fell in.
Lucas down to Green, squares up, and he does knock that mid-range shot down with great regularity. Well, that's what they missed in the first half with him sat on the bench, isn't it, Thomas Edwards? Oh, he's gone a bit quick there, Lucas. But Caledonia are all of a sudden struggling just to find a teammate. Ali Hodgic. Blocked by Ali Hodgic, and he gets the rebound. Bothwell, extra pass, Whelan. And he lays it in, and again he says, "Oh, it's fouled, ref." Cycles it back out inside to Moore, who has the mismatch. Oh, but it's robbed away by Ollison. He says no mismatch.
Great defense by him, put the ball right in his pocket.
And he drives hard to the hole to get 2. Whelan all the way to the basket. Johnson. Pass is a little out of the reach of Green. He's able to pull it back. There isn't room there, but there is a great play by Ollison to turn it into points. Johnson under pressure. Has to bail out of the shot, throws it away. And there we go. Trajan Jacob driving hard to the hole. That's a tough shot there from Johnson. Oh, but it gets a friendly bounce and drops in for 3. At the British Basketball League website. Here's Thomas Edwards for 3, and he knocks it down, and a perfect start to the 4th quarter. Bothwell down the lane, and that will count, and a swipe down from Trajan Jacob. Call for the foul as well.
Lovely left-hand layup, look at this. With him riding on his hip, swipes down easy. Cool one.
Whelan backs out for 3. Off the iron for that. Malcolm. Whelan. Johnson. Kyle Johnson for 3.
Great basketball by Caledonia.
Great win earlier today, beating Oakland's.
The Lady Gladiators.
Won that game comfortably, didn't they? We sort of pulled away, won by, I think it was 24 or 20. Kyle Johnson gets it to Ali Hodgic, who had a lot of space there to toss that one in. To Kyle Johnson backing down. Rattles about and in.
Oh, and it's broken up by Bothwell. He's going to run it back. They're all chasing him, and it's blocked from behind. They still have it, though. Ali Hodgic is able to make sure they get the points.
Feliza. It's okay. He was excited. Good job by Caledonia, even with the block.
There's Green in off the glass.
The Storm, excuse me.
Ooh, bar of soap there out of Paliza's hands. And that might be a way back in the game. Again, it's only 8, which is not very many, but as I say, they'd only scored 10 in the quarter. They're running out of time, so they need to string a few consecutive scores together. Bradley gets a friendly roll. 2.5 minutes to go, that goes in. It's really game on. Oh, they've stolen it away, though. And here's a chance for a layup. Here he is, looking for 3 and finding it. And it's a 3-point game, and maybe Bristol have got this last run in them. Oh, big play here for Caledonia, trying to get it back to a 2-possession game. Onwas throwing it in, huge, and getting the score they needed. Need to get the ball in first, to get it into Onwas, who runs away. They're trying to run a bit of clock, but they do need to get it over the halfway line. Oh, it's stolen away. What a disaster. And one. Oh, my goodness. Keedy Johnson, what a play. Through the contact. Paliza just in an awful mess. Stolen away, and then Onwas went for the ball, then tried to get out of the way. It was too late. Desperate hope for a foul on a shot that wasn't coming. Caledonia come away with it, and that will do it. And the Caledonia Gladiators have beaten the Bristol Flyers 78-72.